Okay. Yo, guys, this is Manando the Goat, and I'll be looking at Nasdaq. Okay, my G, here's Nasdaq, right?
Mm.
One thing you need to understand about Nasdaq is you need to know that Nasdaq is moved by certain companies. You know that, Miss.
Yeah.
So whenever like you check Nasdaq, you need to understand one of the companies that control Nasdaq is Apple. So you need to have your pen. You write Apple down. The second one is Amazon. The third one is Facebook. You understand? So okay, here it says the
Yeah.
opening session of Nasdaq is 9:30 in the morning in USA. Closing time is 16, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So just because you're in SA, the time will differ. The opening SA
Yeah.
is 15:30 and the close is 23. So basically it means that when at USA it's 9:30 in the morning, at South Africa it's 15:30. When at USA it's 4 o'clock, at South Africa it's 11 o'clock. So okay, now we're gonna come to the market analysis. So the market analysis, most of the time, I go to what I go to the daily time frame. So as you could see, this is the what? This is the daily time frame, right? So on the daily time frame, you need to spot your lowest low. It doesn't mean you have to come down here now. Let's be realistic. We're gonna spot the nearest lowest lows. We're focusing on the current, and we spot the what? The highest height. After the lowest and the highest, we now have to spot important levels. So these are some of the important levels. You understand everything so far? So with the
Yeah.
strategy of trend lines, I can just take a trend from here, going that side. So for your trend line to be correct, it has to have how many connects?
2
Three, 2 to 3.
or 3.
So here is it. So okay, basically, what I'll show you here, right, is okay. I'm putting my phone on flight. What I'll show you right now, right? I'm gonna show you something. So whenever the market was coming to test a certain price, I want you to see what the market did. This is going to be a nice one-on-one, bro. Like I want you to understand.
And is there a way to scalp Nasdaq?
Huh?
Is there a way to scalp Nasdaq?
Is there a what?
A way to scalp?
Yeah, I'll show you how to scalp. So, okay, if you can check here, I'm having this thing, right? This was the first touch, second touch, and then we had our what? Our third touch. What does this say? Each and every time Nasdaq was reaching these levels, it was buying until price broke what? Broke that level. You understand? So when you're
Mm.
trading a channel, I can say it's a channel like this, you buy here, you take profit here. So where you take profit, that's where you're gonna sell again. So this is just the basic stuff, you understand? So again, you sell there. And then comes the market again. You sell where? Yeah, it needs to come sell here. But then do you see the opportunities that are inside? So
Yeah.
again, if you can check the last one that we're gonna have, it's going to be this thing. And like here at top, it's the what? 1, 2, 3. Based on me, that's the third touch. It's fine. So okay, when you have your third touch, you need to also have your what? 90% rule. That has to be your 90% rule. So that being your 90% rule, we need to move. I won't remove anything here so that it can like make sense even if we go to the other time frames. So okay, here we're still gonna focus on the past. What made the market go down? What made the market to go down here? We had a nice double what?
Double top.
Double top. Again, in the market, one thing I'll tell you, history keeps repeating itself. Again, we came to the same level. We had what?
Double top.
Double top. So okay, it's fine. We were expecting a what? Yeah, an inverse head and shoulder, but then it didn't play out. You know, so those horizontal rays, I'm replacing them with these whatever rectangle box. So again, you had this level. Again, you had which level? The lower level. You see how it is?
Mm.
So from the daily, you go to the 4-hour. So let's look at the 4-hour. We're not going to be using much of trend lines. We're just going to be using trend lines when we think they're necessary. So, okay, check, right? We had what we call a double top. This was a what? This was a double top. Is it clear from your side, right?
Yeah.
So that being a double top, okay, block. What am I eating? On a right. Bro, don't know how to. You be the best. Only time. Understand? Only time.
Yeah.
Double top.
Because no lie, like when it comes to my entry points, like the market just shows me flames.
Nah, bro, what less? So okay, right now here you had a what? You had a double what? A double top.
Double top.
Yeah. So as you had a double top there, let me just remove it. I was just showing you that there. You had your double top, it's fine. And your double top, you need to have a neckline. This was the neckline. Understand? So imagine if you were to sell from this level here at top till here, you could have made good money. Remember, this is not the 1 minute time frame. We're talking about the whole 4-hour. So still, we still have to identify important levels. You understand? So this is one of them where price like touched for for some time. And I hope you could see the other one. This one was it. You understand? And then we need the low of the structure, which is this one. And we need a what? We need another important level. It was that one. So now we are having something like what? We're having something like this. Do you get what I'm saying? We have something like this. So
yeah,
from this time frame, I can't really say let's focus much on the previous because this already happened here. I was gonna show you with this example. It has already happened too. So let's not take it into consideration. So now you could see, if I were to ask you what pattern are we forming here? What pattern?
double top.
Okay, check. We are about to form a double bottom because price came down like this and then it went up, you know, then it decided to come down. Here's a good structure. You take this impulse, you go down with it, you come and you put it like this. So this is what you need to expect on Nasdaq right now. Do you understand? You need to expect the what? You need to expect a double top there because we are about to sell. So from the 4-hour, we're gonna rush to the what? 1 hour.
1 hour.
And like remember, ever since we use the trend lines only on the what time frame? On the one, I think it was on the daily only. I have induced trend line now. Okay, it's fine. So now I'll start from the levels which I think they are important, you know. I want to show you something. We had an impulse, or maybe here you could say you had your nice this structure. What type of structure is this?
Head and shoulder.
You had your head and shoulder setup, and then price came down with the what? With an impulse. So when price gives you an impulse, it gave you a what here?
Correction.
Not just a correction, but you need to say a bearish correction. You understand?
Bearish correction.
That's a bearish correction. Okay, so now we are in this level. So again, as you know, I'll take my rectangle and like use it here because it shows it as a nice zone, you see. So again, I'll come to the lower low and I'll have to put these on the lower low. Okay, it's fine. So when prices like these, what are the chances of price breaking this level? coming here and going there. They are very less, you understand? So the way I look at the market, I think we're gonna be doing what we're gonna be selling. You know, in Nasdaq, you need to look more of selling positions than buying positions. I hope I'm making sense. So if we can check,
Yes.
even here on this level here, there was supposed to be a significant area, but you're gonna move to the 30 minutes. So on the 30 minutes, what do you see? What is price forming here?
Okay, head and shoulder.
Okay, almost you're a genius when price is forming a head and shoulder. And this one, we're gonna call it a what? A mini head and shoulder, because it's on the smaller time frame, which is the what? M30. So again, we can just use our tool called the bar pattern. I'll take this correction wise, and like with this correction, I just need to put it there, you know. But then I didn't take it well, but then there has to be a correction here. So I need a correction. So okay, now I'll go to the M15, right? So on the M15, you could see that, all right, in the previous, we had these. Okay, instead of using these, okay, I'll just use these line, and on the low, I'll use this line. You get what I'm saying? Like the head and shoulder setup was respected, but then price decided to disrespect it. As price disrespect this level, then you're waiting for price to touch here to like have your what? Your selling positions. So if you were to enter this trade, you could have entered the trade here. Remember, this is based on the bigger structure. Remember, this comes from the bigger structure. We're gonna go to the M5, where most of the time we say is the entry levels. You understand? Like we enter more here. There was like a little bit of a correction here, stuff like that. But then okay, it's fine. As I'm in live, like, do you have a live account right now?
No, I'm still perfecting the strategy.
Okay. So if you had a live account, we're taking this position right now. I'll use this impulse and like I'll put it here. So that's my what? That's my target. So looking at Nasdaq, I'm saying Nasdaq will sell from that level till this level. Okay. So stop loss will be based on the what? On that target. But then you need to understand what type of an entry is this? Is this the reduced risk entry? Is this the risk entry? Yeah, it's a risk entry because I don't have any confirmation. You understand? Like the market didn't confirm with anything that, yo, bro, I'm about to do this. Hey, yo, bro, I'm about to do that. So okay, it's fine. Let me take the what do you call the risk entry setup, you know? You can open a demo account and like take this setup. So you're going to take it as a what? As a risk entry, not the reduced. It didn't reduce.
But it looked like it formed a head and shoulder there as well.
Yeah, it reached the level that we wanted. So now it's my time to do what? To just play cells.
So when you're looking for yourselves, you look for specific patterns, or you look for what do you initially look for
I
when
look
it comes
like
to that?
based on this one, as you say, based on this one, you said it's forming a head and shoulder, right? So my confirmation of this one, it's a what?
Head and shoulder.
Head and shoulder. You understand? So this is my confirmation on it. It's a head and shoulder. So this one, I can just remove it. I just wanted to show you. Setup is like this. Stop loss, it's like that. So we're gonna be in deep blues not so long here, because price is rejecting that level. You see, price is rejecting that level. Like I opened the thing 10 positions and I'm on 1K loss, but then I'll show you the results on WhatsApp. I just executed. This is like a live trade.
And then if you want to scalp, what time frames would you say you start, and what would be the lowest? Highest to lowest.
Scalping, you can go to the 1 minute, but then scalping is dangerous. Even the M5 you can scalp, but then it's dangerous because it needs one with enough capital. You understand? If you have enough capital, then yeah, you can scalp. You understand? Because the 1 minute graphs are always moving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, so you sometimes you can
show
use
your conflames.
trend lines as confirmation. Check. We said it's gonna drop. Like, look what it's doing. I'm on 7K profit now. You see?
Yeah, entered immediately when you told me to enter.
Yeah, I did enter. So I guess on Nasdaq, I'm rapid. I'll send you this video so you could check there and there. You can tell me when you want our next session to be.
So on the M5 or M15, is it good that if you use a trend line for like multi-touch confirmation and stuff like that?
Yeah, it is good, because I'll always say these, like, price does respect trend lines, even though it doesn't respect 100% fully, but then it does respect, you understand? Like, it does respect.
And then tell me when it comes to fundamentals, does fundamentals only play a role at New York Open, or can it also play a role
On
at
my
London
side,
Open?
I don't check fundamentals because I believe in price. I believe that I move with price. So with fundamental, it's just making things difficult for myself. So I just stick to like what works for me. Because like what works for me might not
Doesn't
work.
doesn't fundamentals only create volatility? It doesn't create direction.
Fundamentals, um, fundamentals doesn't change the market direction, just creates volatility in the market.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's how it is.
So if there is fundamentals coming out, the market will create a certain type of
Um,
or something
if
and
if
push that
the
direction much faster.
if fundamental is coming and I have a setup like this, I'll just set the tight stop loss. So if it hits my stop loss, it means it didn't go well. If it hits my take profit, then it means I did well. You understand? So that's how I look at it. I don't look at it in a way where like I'll be stressing myself that fundamentals are coming. I have to do this, I have to do that. Remember, my entry was here and now we're here, and this is the M15. So probably this thing is now paying. You see, it's now paying. It's just that like blue screen. You understand? So fundamentals on my side, it doesn't
Okay.
really
So
play.
so to be clear, the main thing you look at is basically double top, double bottom, triple top, head and shoulders
The
for entry
confirmation here
points.
that we used is the head and shoulder setup plus like there's a W that needs to be formed. So I just confirmed with that, nothing much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing you really look for when it comes to for your entries.
Yeah. And you can check it really worked
Okay,
out.
because
You see?
I thought like you use like a specific general stick like in golfing or two is a bottom or two is a
I
top or something.
not really. I'll explain to you that when we do US30. Because we have morning stars, you have evening stars, stuff like that.
Because I mostly look for those things when I'm at key levels to like trades.
No, I don't look at them most of the time. I just
Okay,
look
wait,
at
then
the
this makes sense
structure.
then.
I
So
trade the
when
structure.
I've been applying I when I've been applying my levels, I've been applying them I've been applying a lot of key levels. So key levels play a role when it comes to Nasdaq and USDT compared to currencies.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Yeah.
me, bro?
What did you say?
I said, does key levels play a major role when it comes to indices?
Yeah, key levels. Yes, key levels plays a role.
Okay, so do you need to apply them on a much higher time frame, or do they have to be valid on any time frame?
No, we stick to the higher time frames. Then as we go to the smaller time frames, everything will just
So
like reveal.
basically your rectangles are your major key levels because they're coming from higher time frames, and
Yeah,
your ray lines are your minor levels.
yeah, that's correct. You said it well there.
Okay, so basically the lower the time frame, any time frame below the 1 hour will be regarded as a minor key level.
So sorry.
Any key level under the 1 hour will be regarded as a minor key level.
Yeah, I only take notice of this one. You see, once you break this key level here, it means my setup is now not accurate. You know, those are the ones that I work with, the bigger ones, because here's the bigger fish. Remember, they didn't get those key levels on the smaller time frames. I got the key levels from the bigger time frames. So to me, those key levels, they are like trust, you know. So they can't break the
So,
trust I have with
quick
them.
example, right there by the bottom, by your
Now I'm
bottom
on
key level,
now I'm
right
on
there at the
4K
bottom.
profit.
There by your bottom key level, by the major key level,
Yeah.
if it forms a double bottom on that major key level, will that be regarded as a long-term position of a buy?
If what come again?
If a double bottom is formed, because isn't a double bottom needs to be formed in order for the market to create a new high?
Sometimes you need to understand, just like there's some double bottoms and double tops that can like play out, you know. There are those which can like play out. That's what I'm saying. It's just a game of possibilities and probabilities.
Okay. And one more thing regarding the Falcon strategy, does it work well on indices or mostly on currencies?
For me, it works on everything.
Okay, because what I've seen is that in order to catch a lot of corrective movement or correct a lot or anything, you need to jump to a very lower time frame to identify those things.
Nah, you see, with Falcon, man, Falcon is the tool. We can like break everything with Falcon. You see the pair that we were analyzing, that Nasdaq is dropping.
Yeah.
Now I'm on like 4K profit. So this is how you just like make money just like that, bro. So tomorrow we on USD 18, eh? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying tomorrow we're gonna do USD 18.
When just hit me out whenever you're free.
Yeah, like per week, we need to do at least 2 sessions until you understand.
Yeah, and then I was thinking that after we're done, like with a few sessions, I should analyze myself, and then you should see if I'm going right or wrong.
Damn, this thing is dropping, man. All right, cool, sure.
Okay, we're sharp, bro.
Sure. Yo, I'm on 10K. I made 10K when I was live with you analyzing. This is power. Shout out, then. You could see the skill is real.